I think this season you'll see Kiara and JJ kind of exploring chemistry that we've seen from them in past seasons and maybe see something into fruition and maybe just feeling it out for this season.
To start off first, I was going to ask you guys some preview questions to run ahead of the season, and then I also have some spoilery questions for after it drops. Okay, cool. Well, to start off, the last time we saw the Pogues, they washed up on Pogelandia. So, how much time has passed when we see them again?
What was it? It was like 30 days?
Like a month.
Yeah.
A month, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's a 1 month time jump between the end of season 2 and the beginning of season 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how are your characters going to feel about the situation? Because they might be stranded, but there's a little bit parallel to that surf trip that Kiara was talking about with JJ.
That's true.
For sure. I think Kiara's in the middle. I think this is the trip she wanted, but maybe she had a hotel in mind or just somewhere to rent off or something a little less
stranded.
Desolate. Yeah, less stranded.
Well, yeah, how's Sarah going to feel about that?
I think maybe similar to Kiara. I think maybe there was some hygiene, some thoughts of personal hygiene for sure. Maybe. I think, I think she's dealing with some, family things that she's probably working out, and what better place to do it than on a stranded island. And she's surrounded by friends.
Speaking of JJ, we know that fans have been rooting for a JJ Kiara romance since pretty much the first season, I think. From what we've seen from the trailer, it looks like it could be headed in that direction. Can you tease anything on that front?
I think this season you'll see Kiara and JJ kind of exploring chemistry that we've seen from them in past seasons and maybe see something into fruition and maybe just feeling it out for this season.
Well, given what, the past that she kind of has with Pope, could that cause any tension in the friend group?
It totally could, but I think the Pogues have a pretty good understanding of we're friends above any other drama. And I think we've seen them evade a lot of drama by just knowing that we're all friends. And Pope and Kiara didn't work out. It's
how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, a lot has happened since the pilot and since this treasure hunt first began. So is this still going to be the main focus of the season? Is finding the treasure still this first priority?
I think that's kind of the common thread. I think that's the touchstone for everyone or all of our characters. But I think it's the friendships and the relationships that kind of hold it all together. So that's obviously still a major theme.
Yeah, of course. The treasure hunt will always be the theme. But I think we zoom out a little this season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that dynamic between the Pogues, because at the heart, they're family. This show really is about the bond between them. So that's something that we're going to continue to see this season.
For sure.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Okay. Well, I want to ask about Sarah's relationship with her family, because it's complicated. Ward and Rafe have both done some pretty irredeemable things to her and her friends. Do you think there's any chance for reconciliation in Sarah's eyes?
I think Sarah, because, I don't know about Rafe. Rafe is, they're both psychopathic anyways. I digress. I think she's still, she still has a lot of love in her heart for her dad because he's her dad. I think the same way she wants to see the best in both her dad and her brother, but she keeps getting her heart broken. So I don't know, we'll explore her family dynamics this season for sure. But I think ultimately Sarah just wants to see the best in people.
All right. And then we have Cleo, who is the newest member of the Pogues. She's kind of been sucked into this adventure. So how is she going to fit in with the group?
She fits right in.
Yeah, I think Cleo fits right in with the group. And in her own words, she does bring a certain level-headedness to the group. Coming from just a different walk of life, and she brings a lot of wisdom to the table for the Pogues.
and logic.
Yeah.
Well, Madeline, I know you were in Glass Onion recently, which has gotten a lot of attention. How was working with Dave Bautista?
I mean, Dave is amazing. The whole cast is amazing. And shout out to his new movie, Knock at the Cabin. And I don't know, it was just a great experience. The whole cast is really wonderful.
And then Madison, well, as a fan of Outer Banks and Ginny and Georgia, I was super excited to see you have a new film with Antonia coming up. Is there anything you can say about Time Cut?
Time Cut's a really fun movie. I'm excited for people to see it. Antonia was incredible to work with. She is my adopted sister now. What can I tease about it? It's a fun watch. It's a little thriller, suspenseful, but it's a feel good movie.
I've
for
been
sure.
excited.
Like, at its heart. Yeah,
I've been really excited to see it.
I'm excited too.